Good afternoon there, Graham and Rebecca. It's Kerry here from Pacific Toyota Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do is a high definition virtual tour of a 2020 Mazda CX-5 GT that we actually have in stock today. So just before I do the VT, I'm just going to show you a little bit more about Pacific Toyota. So Pacific Toyota is one of two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So our dealership we're sitting at right at the moment is at 251 Mulgrave Road. Our second pre-owned dealership is actually at 77 Mulgrave Road, and it's about 3 kilometres down on the right hand side. As you can see across the road, we've got the franchise dealership Toyota and Lexus as well too. Also service and parts departments across the road here. So we hold up to about 160 to 300 cars in stock at all times. So as you can see, we sell probably about 60% of our stock down south, and they get transported 3 times of the week as well too. So let's get straight back into this Mazda that you're inquiring with us today and make sure I can go through the vehicle, interior, exterior, also through the wheel arches, tyres and rims. Basically just goes through the windscreen inside and just make sure everything's pretty tidy. So what I'm going to do is get straight down to the front bar here and just go across the front bar just to give you a little bit more better angle on that side. Fantastic, that is nice and tidy. Just going to go up into the bonnet. As you can see, the weather here in Far North Queensland is a little bit rainy today, so we're getting a bit of your rain down south. Just going to cross the top of the bonnet there. Graham and Rebecca just up onto the windscreen. As you can see, the reducing price on that from $39,990 to $38,990 now drive away. So just looking down the left side of the vehicle on the passenger, just make sure there is no imperfections in the vehicle itself. Get the camera pretty close up and just go across the top of the door panels there. Nice and tidy to the back rear guard. And then I'll just step back a little bit here and give you a little bit more better angle on that side from the rear part. Just go up into the boot. Just make sure there is no scratches or any dents on the roof as well too. This roof top is actually hard top, so it's all powered, and I'll be able to give you a demonstration of how that actually works as well too. Just going down to the pillar, just make sure there is no paint imperfections on that side. Also, just make sure around the wheel arches, make sure there is no gutter rash on the wheels as well too. Very nice and tidy. Got plenty of tread up to about 78% tread. Just going to go in through the door now here, Graham and back. Just make sure it's nice and tidy. It's got that nice good stitching, white stitching through it with the leather. Then you've got the carbon fibre look as well too through the power mirrors. Down onto the kick panel. It's got the chrome sizing, so when you're jumping in, you're not putting any wear and tear on the trim. In through the seating. All nice and tight. It's got the full leather seats all through it as well too. Down through the passenger side, just make sure there's no ripples in the leather. Bose sound system, so just on the seats there, it's got the Bose sound system through it as well. Okay, having a look down the rear bar, got the rear sensors on it. Also, it's got the front sensors as well too. Got the reversing camera on the back part as well. Fantastic. Just below that, got the nice dual exhaust on the rear tips. Just looking down the driver's side, making my way down, just make sure there's no scratches on this side either, Graham or Rebecca. Fantastic, that looks amazing. Looks nice and tidy. Just having a look around to that wheels as well, make sure there's no gutter rash on those wheels. Fantastic. Have a look down to the rear. Also make sure there's no gutter rash on that one as well too. I've just noticed it on this part here, there's a little bit of, I don't know what that is, a little bit more infection into the alloy itself. So I'm not too sure, I'll have a look into that. Okay, having a look into the driver's side. I know I'm actually shut for space, but it is nice and tight in here at the moment. Got that nice blue effect light throughout the vehicle underneath when you open up the door. Go across the top of the dash there, as you can see, Graham, having a look in the center console area part. Okay, I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. It is a little bit tight for me, but I fit fine. Also, what I'm going to do is push the button, start the vehicle up. Fantastic. As you can see, I've put the camera there, just make sure there's no Christmas lights on the dash, so it's all nice and tidy. Speedo is 19,405 on the clock. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, just make sure that I go around the steering wheel itself, just to make sure there's no bad imperfections in the steering wheel itself. Fantastic. You've got the Bluetooth underneath there, volume controls, all your tuning, cruise control on the other side of the steering wheel. Behind the steering wheel pedals, you also got your pedals as well, up and down shift. Fantastic. Entertainment head unit as well too. If I do put that in reverse, got the reversing camera on there as well too. Fantastic. Underneath that there is basically your air conditioning, so you can adjust the air conditioning on that as well. And just underneath that there you got the gear knob, but also your sports shift, so changing your sports shift to sports mode or eco mode, basically that's all there as well. So as you can see where the P is, that's sports mode, that's eco mode. Fantastic. Okay, in the center console, just a nice little center console, and just behind me there is the cup holders and a little glove box as well too, so you want to hide some little goodies in there. Okay, the best part I'm going to do now is basically taking the roof off. So if I press this button here, that will actually pull it down. If I press it up, your windows will go down, and give you a bit of a demonstration. There you go. Fantastic. And the windows go back up. There you go. Awesome. Okay, give you a demonstration for it to actually go back up now. So got the windows up, push it down, go back over again. Fantastic. Locks in, windows go up, and there you go. All right, that is actually coming to the end of the video, Nelly. Got the owner's manuals here as well too, so you've got your casing for your logbooks all in there as well too. I'll basically go through them very shortly with you. Like I said, there is no glove box on here, they're only in the center part area as well too, Graham and Rebecca. But thank you very much. It's coming to the end of the video. What I'll also do, I'll just make sure I pop out and just pop the hood up and have a look underneath the engine bay as well too while we're here. Like I said, it was a nice tight fit. As you can see, the space that we got here. Popping the bonnet up for you. Having a look underneath the engine bay. Very, very clean and tidy. Fantastic. Awesome. That has come to the end of the video there, Graham and Rebecca. But thank you very much for your inquiry. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. But also, just letting you know, there is 2 keys with the vehicle as well too. But thank you very much. Talk soon.